When I first heard about coaching, I laughed out loud.
When I first heard of coaching, I thought, that sounds kind of bougie or woo-woo. I kind of already know this stuff, right?
When I first heard about coaching, I thought, I do not need this. That's not for me. And why would I spend money on that?
So, when I first heard about coaching, I thought that it was probably a whole lot like therapy that never really worked long term for my husband and I specifically needed help with my marriage. And it was pretty pricey. But what I learned, oh my gosh, my life completely transformed. My marriage was saved. We almost divorced at 26 years. We're now in year 36. Life has completely changed, and I'm so grateful. It was worth every penny, and it was not like therapy at all because it really gave me specific skills that turned it all around.
Coaching helped me grow and become my best self. Having a coach is like having a wise guide who can help you navigate with ease. During a new season of life, one-to-one coaching gave me the support I needed to move forward and rebuild my identity in Christ. Coaching helped me show up with more love, clarity, and presence in all my relationships.
When I first heard about coaching, I thought, I do not need this. That's not for me. And why would I spend money on that? But once I actually did it, the biggest takeaway that I can say is I realized how normal I was, that the problems that seemed so huge and that were so unique to me actually was something that everybody else was dealing with. And that immediately took the pressure off. And then I could start learning things like showing yourself grace, and that it totally makes sense why I would feel this way or think this way or experience it this way, and that was a choice. But the first one was getting out of the shame and the pressure like something was wrong with me, because it's not. Because here's the truth. It's not about what's wrong with you. It's about what's right in you. The answers, the wisdom, it's already on the inside through Jesus Christ.
When I first heard about coaching, I laughed out loud because I thought, who needs a life coach? What is a life coach? What in the world qualifies someone to be a life coach? And then I was in a life coaching program, and I realized that I was a people pleaser, a manipulator, and kind of a shapeshifter to try to be what everyone else wanted me to be, what I thought they wanted me to be. And now I know that the person I want to be is who God created me to be. And I don't think I could have ever come to this level of understanding without working with a life coach.
When I first heard of coaching, I really thought it was just another one of those, let's look in your past and figure out who or what you can blame on your current circumstances. But what I discovered was that it's all up to me, and by looking at my thoughts and the things that I think and how that drives my feelings, my emotions, my behavior, and my results, it has really taught me that I get to choose how I live my life and how I decide to think about everything, literally everything. And it has changed everything for me too. And I know it would for you.
When I first heard of coaching, I thought, that sounds kind of bougie or woo-woo. I kind of already know this stuff, right? But now I know that if I could have done it on my own, I would have already done so. And coaching has opened my eyes and my heart to strengths and gifts I didn't know I had. I'm a better wife, mom, and friend thanks to being coached. Highly recommend. 11 out of 10.
When I first heard of coaching, I actually still didn't really understand what it was. It sounded interesting, but I did not to spend the money for it. I didn't think it was going to be something I could afford. It seemed like something maybe other people did, but I actually didn't even know anybody that did it. In coaching and being coached shifted the way I see myself, with more understanding and more passion, far less critical and judgmental of definitely myself and of others. It has shifted my relationships with my husband, with my adult kids, all of my kids. I approach them, love those around me. It's transformational and it is worth it, and you are worth it. Love it. Can't live without it.